everything. Good. Alrighty, it's Friday. Happy Friday. It's June 5th, 2020. And it's Friday already, but not only that, it's June already. And Grant, guess whose birthday is this month?
Jack.
Yes, Jack's birthday is Sunday in 2 days. But somebody else's birthday is this month. Did you know that? Sophie. How old is she gonna be?
14.
14 years old.
When?
What?
When?
On the 23rd. So, what is that? Almost 3 weeks. A little under 3 weeks away from now. We are headed to the lake house. It's been quite the interesting day. So, I had an insane work day in terms of the amount of work and all of that I had to do. So they're trying to do some restores on these servers at work that are, I guess some of them had been decommissioned over 2 months ago. So on a couple of them, or some of them, the files are completely gone, the backup files. We only save them for 42 days. And the issue, I actually had a guy today ask me if we make backups of the backups. So I was like, okay. No, we don't. Once the backups are gone, then that's it. That's all you get. Hello? So there's an issue trying to do some restores on some VMware backups, and we're just trying to sort it out and figure out what's going on with that. So I have a high priority ticket open with Dell EMC, and I was working with one of their DSCs, a designated service engineer or something, I don't know. And then earlier I was working on entering in a PO for data center maintenance for our Egan location. So that was a little bit of a nightmare. I kind of messed it up, and then it got bounced back around. Our contract with Schneider ends today or tomorrow, so we needed to get this in. It's over $120,000 purchase order, so that was fun. The new company, spin-off company that my boss went to and all that, it went live yesterday, I think. And so I started, I was previously trading the company that it was merging with, and now that they're gone, I guess I could say the name, but so I was making money doing that, day trading that company. And then I noticed, I think it was yesterday, but it was yesterday or the day before, but I noticed that the company I was trading, their stock was dead as soon as the bell opened, as soon as the market opened. I'm like, what happened? So then I Googled it. I'm like, oh, they just announced that day or the night before that other company went live. So I Googled it, found the new company's stock ticker name, and plugged it in. And the old stock that I was trading 2 days ago closed at $10.36 or something, which was high. That was the highest it's ever been. And I sold it that day probably just under $10 or something a share, because $10 was the previous highest all-time high. So I locked in the profits. So then they closed, and I knew it closed high, and I was waiting for it to fall back down because it was at the highest ever. Well then, like I said, there was a bird in the middle of the road there. Drove around him. There was I checked the new stock ticker symbol. It was maybe 30 minutes after the stock opened, and it opened at the old price, which was $10.36, and it was already at $10.70 or something like that. And I'm like, oh snap! So I bought in as much as I could, everything I could with into the new stock, and it closed up, I don't know, 5 or 6% yesterday. Well, today it went up another like 12%. And I'm just like, what? So it's Friday. We're going into the weekend, so I decided to sell it and lock in the profits because last Friday we had no clue that there was going to be riots and looting and crazy sauce going on. So who knows what the weekend will bring and all that. I just wanted to lock it in. I mean, we're talking massive profits, insane profits. So yeah, might as well. So I'm just ecstatic with my earnings this week. It's insane. So in terms of my timeline chart, I'm like almost a month ahead in terms of numbers for my 2.5% return per week. I think I'm possibly a week ahead for my 5% a week return rate, which is incredible. And I'm almost on target for my 10% a week, but that's insane numbers. I don't think I'm ever going to get to that point. That's super aggressive, super risky. So my entire portfolio made like over 8% today alone. It's insane. And I wasn't even able to trade Max yesterday. I had some trades that were clearing or pending being cleared or whatever you want to call it. So I was only able to invest maybe 2/3 of my portfolio, something like that. Maybe a little bit more than that. So, I mean, it is what it is. It sucks that I couldn't do 100%, but yeah, I'm really kind of excited with the way things are looking and going. All the farmers are out in the fields. They're all running their machines, getting ready, getting the crops ready. They're planting whatever crops are growing this year. I don't know. Some of them alternate, some of them seem to do the same thing every year. I don't know. I know they're technically supposed to alternate, but yeah, so I was just basically in calls all day. I snuck out over lunch break to cut the grass, and then somebody called me back that I was waiting on a call. Well, I was almost done cutting the grass, so I like left the mower out in the middle of the yard for like an hour or two, and then I was able to sneak back out there and finish that up, and then go shower real quick. Packed up for the lake super quick, and I hope I got everything. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. But we're only going for a couple days. So it's Friday. Should be getting in there about somewhere around 8 o'clock, 8:30 the latest. 8 p.m. Yeah, it's almost 6 now. And then maybe we'll see.
Actually, it does have a light on it.
It does have a light, but it'll still be bright out, or not bright, but the sun will still be up.
I don't have my own.
Yep, Grant gets to ride the big boy one. Now look at that smile. Yeah, the big boy ATV 4-wheeler. So Grandpa got rid of his little baby one, and it's pretty fun, pretty awesome. So now he gets to ride the red ones. You gotta be a lot more careful. That one's a lot more powerful and higher off the ground. So we are, that's it. That's everything for the day. Yesterday I went over by Nikki and we hung out. We played our ukes. Got some pizza, some ice cream. Got an issue. I got her for her birthday a uke, an electroacoustic uke, and in a little baby amp that can clip on your belt or whatever. And the amp didn't work. So I ordered another one, but it was in black. So I took parts from both and tried to build a working one. And that's what I was working on last night at her place. So I just need to solder a wire onto the speaker, and it should be good. So I brought it back home to do that. But pretty awesome stuff. So her electric acoustic uke sounds amazing. It sounds way better than mine. Hers is real wood. I think it's got a bigger resonant cavity because mine has all the electronics in it and stuff. I don't know. But it's just a really nice quality ukulele, and it's probably half the price of mine because mine was a smart uke. But still cool nonetheless. That's it. Yeah.